Hi everybody, this is your tarot reading for Saturday the 27th of May. And I don't know what's really happening with my choice in tarot cards at the moment, but thanks to everyone who supports me on Patreon, because I use that money to buy new cards. But I went and got all these cards, and I usually quite like modern things, and like, you know, the Rider-Waite and the Morgan Greer and all of these kind of 80s stuff things. So I decided to kind of branch out a little bit and go into the more traditional tarot card systems. But I'm a really experienced tarot card reader, and I find these difficult. Okay, so I mean, it's only because I know and I remember each of the images, because I've worked on this so long, that I could read a card like this. For instance, let's say this. I mean, if you didn't know anything about the tarot, the Five of Cups, how would you, where's your reference point? You can't, it doesn't tell you anything, does it? It's just 5 cups on a page. So again, beginner-wise, this is not a good deck. I'm going to try my best and see if I can deliver a message to you. Also, we've got a very stern, plain and sad little background to this Swiss tarot. I guess the Swiss like to keep it humble. God, I'm just talking rubbish. Anyway, okay. Saturday the 27th of May. Let's see what the message is for you today. Okay, I think I know what this is. Okay, so we've got the King of Cups. Then we have the Page of Wands. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Oh, we've got some French in my tarot readings. I'm adding a bit of culture to these tarot readings. How wonderful. Okay, so the King of Cups is a wonderful, wonderful card. He's like the ideal father. He's the ideal partner. He's the ideal boyfriend. He's the ideal man, because he's really in touch with his own feelings. He's overcome difficult feelings. He's kept his heart open. He is loving. He's caring. He's nurturing. And he's the kind of guy we're all looking for, either as a friend or as a romantic partner. A man who really feels his feelings, who's honest, who's decent, and even when things get difficult, he doesn't go into denial. He feels his feelings and he works through them. The next card is the Knight of Wands. So, not the Knight, the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is someone who's inexperienced and who's just learning a new craft, who's learning a new skill. So, on this day, you really start with a sense of emotional stability, a sense of security within yourself, well-being, positivity. There will be an opportunity for you on this day to learn something new, which will turn into a complete and utter passion. The valet, or the page, graduates to being the knight. That's how it works in the court cards anyway. It's page, knight, king, and queen. So if you decide to listen to your feelings, and your feelings say, do you know what, I've always really been interested in croquet. Why don't I learn how to play croquet? Or I've always really been interested in the Zohar and Kabbalistic traditions. Why don't I start learning that? Or you sit down and you meditate and you think, I've always really wanted to be able to fix my own car if something goes wrong. Why don't I take a course in mechanics? Okay, so your feelings are going to say, how about this? How about that? It's going to suggest something to you. And it's almost like you've got to a point of completion. It's almost like something has been ticked off. I get the sense that you're not burdened down. You're not bogged down with things. I think you've had a good week in terms of resolving things. I think you've been on top of things. And now your feelings are saying, what about the next thing? What am I going to explore? How can I develop and grow? Listen to what your feelings say. Make a little bit of time and look into it. Maybe order the book if you're looking at the Zohar, or if you're doing self-help, or sign up for the course. It will really be something that fills you with passion and that fires you up. So you really have the potential to find something that absolutely makes your soul sing, that gives you a burning desire, and that gives you this wonderful fiery outlet. I mean, Wands is the element of fire, and fire burns brightly. It creates. It's destructive, and it's transformative, and it's fragile, and it's all of those wonderful things, and it's it's the heat it generates. That's sometimes we need that heat to get out of bed in the morning. Sometimes, if you've got nothing to get out of bed for, if there's nothing you care about, then life becomes very difficult. So there's a real opportunity for you to discover a new passion in your life today. And it doesn't come from some message from the universe. It comes via your feelings, which says, I have always had an interest in ... ellipsis. Okay. So really, this is a great day to learn something new, to really develop a new passion. And if you are someone who's been feeling flat, or if you're just waiting around for something to happen, or if you're just aimless or directionless, this is a really great day for you, because it's you don't need someone like me to tell you what your passions are. You don't need to go to your guidance counselor and say, what should I do for a job? Your feelings will tell you what your passions are today. So really pay attention, and then you can really pursue something and really burn brightly in something that you're doing. That's what we all strive for, finding work that makes us burn brightly and that uses our talents. And remember, the page, the knight, what comes next? It's the king. So if you discover this new passion, it will fire you up, but you will master that. That's the next step, and we don't even see that just yet. So you can really become an expert in a completely new field, in a new area altogether, and really change the kind of trajectory or path of your life. These are all court cards, so they're all ones. 1, 2, 3. 3 is about new beginnings and expressing yourself. So, what is it that makes you come alive? How are you going to get started with that? That will serve as your new beginning, and trust me, it will be something worth doing. So if it appears and you're not quite sure about it, take a risk. If an opportunity appears, or if you feel like you want to do it, but it seems totally random and weird, just go for it and experiment. If it doesn't work out, you've wasted what, a day or a week learning something new? It doesn't matter. I don't think you're going to fizzle out. That's what I'm telling you. And I think if you really try and discover a new passion today, you will find it. So I hope you have a wonderful day. If you would like a private reading with me, please visit my website. It's gregoryscott.com. We can look at what's coming up in your love life, in terms of your finances, in terms of your living situation. We can also have a look at what your life purpose is. If you don't feel you're getting enough and it's not coming through clearly enough, we can look at what your vocational aptitudes are and really answer any of the questions that you may have. So visit the website. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.